Welcome everybody to the Sports Equinox version edition of Moneyline Madness. We got a full day, tons of bets all over the place. Every single major sport has meaningful games today, and I don't think anybody will be mad about that.
Nah, it's pretty exciting. It's really exciting, honestly. You got 4 sports going on, and we're all just hitting bets on every single one of them. Like, you just can't ask for much more than that.
And most sports had a crazy night last night. Over almost 6 units up last night. That was the most fun I've had doing one of those. So.
Yeah, that was
good
definitely. That was
NBA. I killed it. Hockey, Wise killed it. You guys killed it in baseball.
We're 5. Yeah. Our postseason picks are absurd right now in baseball.
Last night we were 3 for 3. That Jeremy Pena home run was very clutch.
Oh yes, and the Master.
Can't forget about the masturbator. Cannot forget about masturbator. The number one, honestly. The masturbator's been hot. I mean, you really not much else you could ask for from the guy. I mean, everyone was speculating that Jordan Montgomery trade, and he's proven that it was well worth, not just his Gold Glove defense, but also his hot bat now.
I wouldn't have guessed that he'd make more of a difference than Frankie Montas.
I don't know, man. He's a Gold Glover. I mean, offensively probably not, but he's a Gold Glover. Like, people, he really was slept on because he was stuck in a small market over in St. Louis. So, yeah, I don't know. Talking Yankees tonight, I got a bet for you guys. So I'm going to be riding with the Yankees first 5 money line. That comes in at plus money, plus 118, because I think if the Yankees are to lose this game, right, if they were going to lose, I think it would be because of the bullpen. So the first 5, I'm riding with Sevy tonight. I think we're going to be able to get to Valdez a little bit more than obviously Justin fucking Verlander, because the guy is just, he doesn't age. Like, it's really absurd out here. I don't know, but what you guys think on him, what your take is. Is something a little fishy, but the guy comes back from Tommy John at age 45 and he's slinging the ball better than he ever has. So I don't know.
They gave him a double arm.
I think he's fine. Yeah. I think he's just amazing. He amazes me every time he pitches. It blew my mind to find out. It blew my mind to find out that in 2011, I remember watching him. He was 28 years old. That is just insane to me. It's a little fishy, I'm sure. I think you felt the same way about Albert Pujols. So, I mean, some guys can just find
it. Totally fishy. Now everything's fishy when you lose, right? I get it. Everything's fishy when you lose. I get it.
It's fishy when you're a cheater, when you have a history of cheating, sure, you're going to be getting some accusations thrown at you.
When the Mets lose and we accusate people of cheating, but when they
has Joe Musgrove has a track record of cheating? I didn't know the San Diego Padres were a cheating franchise.
Yeah, but Justin Verlander's never done anything wrong himself.
Right.
His team did. Don't get me wrong, but what I mean, I don't know if I'd blame Justin Verlander for anything that ever happened in that organization. He barely was there when it happened.
What do you mean he barely was there? He won a ring. He won a ring because of this, a product of the Houston Astros cheating. That's inexcusable.
Look, bro, the Yankees got a lot of their fuck shit off by cheating as well. They did steroids. They did.
Yeah, Marwin Gonzalez is still employed and paid by the Yankees.
How does Marwin Gonzalez get grouped in?
He was on that team too. So if we're gonna blame everybody, you guys have somebody on your team that was paid.
Marwin Gonzalez is a Cy Young candidate right now, or an MVP candidate? Come on, bro. We're comparing apples to oranges here.
You're not cheating. You're not trying. In MLB, everybody cheats. Everybody cheats. It's just if you get caught or not.
I wish the Mets would have cheated.
Yankees cheat too. So stop trying to pretend like y'all some golden boys when y'all had half the rosters juiced the fuck up in the 90s and the early 2000s. So I don't want to hear it.
I mean, the whole league isn't even playing. As you're saying, everybody cheats, but the Yankees, they're
not golden boys. We're not going to sit up here and
but the Yankees don't have an accusation against them the way that the Astros do.
Not the same way, but they do.
No, they do not.
They've had many of conversations with the leagues about using improper things and
Sure, and if you can find evidence that proves that is right, then you are absolutely correct. You are 100% correct. But if you don't have anything on the Yankees, but we have everything on the Astros, you can't compare the two cheating franchise. Like, it's not even close.
I think the Padres were stealing signs, but they were doing it legally, right? Like, they did it against Max Scherzer. They did it legally, and look what happened. He gave up 7 runs, right? Like, everybody does it, but, it depends on how you do it, right? If you do it legally, are your pitchers tipping their pitches at the same time? That's another thing. So, what's up, I mean is the Bengals fan, right? I struggle with remembering. He had a nice video on his Twitter before, very nice video.
What is it, Joey B?
Oh yeah, I think it was a video of that. It was very nice and crisp. So, shout out to him on that one.
That's I got probably another 5 minutes left, so I want to give you my
let's
NFL.
talk some football.
I'm gonna give you guys my picks. I'm gonna give you guys all my picks because I'm leaving in the next 5 minutes. So I have the Saints +3 tonight against the Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins is back, and guess what that means? Bet the other team, because that's going to be the storyline. That's what everybody thinks. Oh, Arizona's just going to come to life all of a sudden. No.
They suck, bro. They're ass.
Saints.
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
I like Saints money line at this point. I don't
know about money line, but I definitely think they're a better team than the Cardinals, especially defensively.
And you know how I feel about underdogs. We've been talking about it for the whole year. If you're going to take the fucking spread, take the fucking money line at this point, because shit.
Honestly, when it comes to Thursday Night Football, I don't touch either of them. Truthfully, like that Thursday Night Football, I stay away from those just because we've seen such stinkers. I don't know anymore. I don't know who to trust.
Yeah, I'm not in on the Thursday Night Football wave. I do have a pick, but I
absolutely have a pick, but it doesn't mean I'm not picking sides.
I'm gonna let y'all circle back though, all right?
We'll circle back.
3 more picks. I'm gonna give you guys 3 more picks, and then I'm gonna be on my lovely way, all right? So Reggie Jackson, under 21.5 PRA tonight. Clippers against the Lakers. John Wall's gonna take Reggie Jackson's role significantly away. Reggie Jackson is not gonna get as many minutes. He's not gonna get as much volume. He's not going to touch the ball as much. He's going to be a little bit, and there's going to be a lot of chemistry issues to work out with John Wall as well in that backcourt. So I mean, I can't see Reggie Jackson doing anything as far as like significant in this game. My next pick is Giannis over 11.5 rebounds, -120 on MGM. He's their main guy when it comes to rebounding. Like, he gets all the loose balls. He's the Mr.
It's not going to be Brook Lopez, like definitely isn't going to be Brook.
I sure hope not.
Brook's line is 4.5, so that tells you right there that Giannis
tells you everything you need to know. Yeah. They let all the loose balls go to him. He's the one that brings the ball up the court damn near half the time. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, Giannis does everything for that team, including rebounds. I can see that. And then my last pick is Polo George over 23.5 points. I think PG, like I said, with Kawhi coming back, with John Wall entering the rotation and the starting lineup, there's a lot of chemistry that needs to be worked out for the Clippers. But the one thing that remained consistent last year, and that's going to remain consistent this year, no matter what, is going to be Paul George. Paul George is going to get his 24. Kawhi might be on load management, I bet.
Yeah, his minutes are definitely restricted.
Yeah,
it's so weird bringing him off the bench too.
Yeah.
So
and Wall's minutes is probably restricted too. So I still see Paul George being the main scorer for at least the first 2 weeks of the NBA season, and I see him getting the volume.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm riding that Paul George. Yeah, you have Matt.
Yeah, I have a little Paul George ladder I posted in the Discord. I'm riding his hot hand tonight because I think, I'm going to be taking I took his 25 points, 30 points, and then 35 points, right? So a unit on 25 plus, half a unit on 30 plus, a quarter unit on 35 plus.
Okay,
and the odds on that.
Okay.
Yeah, the ladder on that, it goes from -114 for 1 unit at 25 points, and then +225 for half a unit on 30 plus, and then +550 for 35 plus. I think tonight, being that they're playing the Lakers, it's at the Staples Center. It's literally a home game for both of these guys. I think they're going to take it kind of personal, the Clippers. I mean, they really always bring it when it comes to the matchup against the Lakers. And
yeah, they really wake up more than the Lakers.
They want to prove still that they're the big brother in this case scenario. So the Lakers are shit too. I mean, they're literally piss poor. Their stopper on defense is 45-year-old LeBron James. So I mean, come on, come on.
The stopper on defense is Anthony Davis, but
Anthony Davis is honestly soft. I'm taking LeBron in a matchup against Paul George defensively before I take Anthony Davis, because I honestly just think AD
match up better.
They match up better, and AD can't bang with anybody anymore. He's falling on the ground constantly. Even the other night, first game back, and he's just flopping everywhere. Like, the guy is constantly on the ground. Yep, I said it. Street clothes Davis, Anthony Data Davis. There's a reason for it. So
Anthony Data Davis.
Yeah, yo, shit his ass, bro. He's horrific.
That's a good one.
He's horrific. So we're riding with Paul George tonight. 25 plus, 30 plus, 35 plus. We're riding that. And honestly, my other prop, because I'm riding Paul George tonight, I have him to be the leading scorer in this game at plus 265. I'm throwing a full unit on that because I'm telling you, Paul George is coming to play tonight. And unless LeBron is going,
that's his only
God mode, that's the only competition.
I like everything that you're saying right now. I like it.
It sounds almost too good to be true, right, Mo? He should be the leading scorer.
He should be the leading scorer. I mean, Anthony Davis might have something to say about it, but Kawhi is going to be on minute restriction. We all know
that's going to be.
The volume is there. Analytically, everything is saying that PG is going to be put in the best possible position for him to be the top, point
That's
scorer.
Not bad at plus 260. That's good value. So what I also have in my plus that I forgot to mention is the Bucks money line at plus 160. I mean, I think it might be a trap. That's why I put it in the plus. That doesn't make sense. Why is it plus 160 for the Bucks to win? I don't know. That's kind of fucking crazy in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
it's a little soft, but I think they win.
You'd be crazy not to sprinkle that at least,
Yep. Yeah, plus money for that for sure. For sure. We've been
hitting
hitting so many plus
because I'm missing
money
Middleton, but I don't care.
We're talking Giannis. This is the best player on the planet, truthfully. When it comes to carrying a single team on his back, I don't think anybody right now besides 2016 LeBron could put a team on his back the way Giannis puts just an entire squad, offensively, defensively. He brings it in every aspect of the game. So I don't know. I'm with it. I think Giannis balls out tonight, especially against Embiid. He always takes that matchup personal.
Yeah, I have Embiid tonight though. I do have Embiid's. I think you guys had it the other day, right? I have his.
I took his PRA, and I was going to take his points, but you took the PRA, and I wasn't going to step on your toes.
Yeah, I got 41 over 41.5 PRA. I'm not used to doing these, but I mean that one. I mean, we talked about it yesterday, right? I mean they are going through Embiid. They're not gonna. It's either Harden or Embiid, and most nights it's gonna be Embiid. I mean.
And truthfully,
I'm not going to get scared by Giannis.
Drew Holiday is going to be slowing down James Harden. So a lot of this is going to be going through the matchup of Joel Embiid and Brook Lopez. So I think obviously Joel Embiid's going to win that matchup, and they're going to have to bring Giannis in for some help on the defensive side of the ball for sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to get scared off by Giannis defensively. I'm not going to – he's not stopping Embiid. I mean, Embiid's going to be able to get whatever he wants all year. Question is, will he get any help?
I agree.
That's a fact.
All right, fellas, I got to get out of here. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Moneyline Madness, you know what time it is. We about to run another good night, man. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. You already know it. Let's run it up.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what else we got going on tonight? That
the football game. I mentioned I had a pick tonight. I didn't say it. Kyler Murray over 23.5 completions. That felt like a low number to me, and that team, I think I just saw his name's not James Conner not playing tonight, and then they don't have much of a running game tonight. Yeah, so they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. So over 23.5. Still not. I don't know what to gauge on DeAndre Hopkins. I was not touching.
Dude, you're bold for even taking a Kyler prop. Thursday Night Football stinkers plus Kyler been stinking plus just getting DeAndre back. I don't know. I
think it's just because I know their running game's not able to do anything.
How many?
If he doesn't,
last game.
That's a great question. I did minimal research when I saw the number. I'll be honest with you, because I saw 23 and a half.
23 against the Seahawks last week. So if he hit 23, putting up 9 points, he should be able to. No, he should. Benjamin. No, last week.
Was Connor not playing?
D-Hop going
Connor's not playing tonight. I know that.
Yeah, no. James Connor's been out. D-Hop going. I don't know, man. I don't like relying on any of these guys to like offensively. I don't like anybody like betting on anybody on Thursday Night Football right now. Like my picks are, I got the under in the first half, under 21 points. You have the kicker
pick too.
And then I'm coming with Will Lutz for those. 2 field goals. 2 field goals for plus 105. Like Willie Lutz, he's gonna be. We might get that in the first half. Like
we did it. What was it, Monday?
Week. Yeah, last Thursday night. Yep, because of the same thing, just a Thursday night prime stinker. Like, I don't know.
It just happens every night. I mean, every primetime game, and it doesn't get much better this week. I mean, it gets worse.
I just can't bet on like relying on guys to do things for me offensively. I can't right now. I'm preying on downfalls. What's going on, Double R? How are you?
There's just so many other options tonight too to watch. I don't even know if I'm going to be locked into this game at all.
Yeah, probably not. I'll give.
I mean, we all know we're going to be watching the Yankee game in like 15 minutes. Everybody's going to be watching that. I mean, I realized how much I've changed when yesterday I was watching the Knicks. I mean, you couldn't get me to watch a Knicks game before I started.
Hey, listen, it was a great game.
We started this. Oh, dude, it was amazing. When Reddish hit that 3, I felt like a Knicks fan. That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was inevitable. Like we weren't going to win. Like we were never winning that game with Julius Randle playing the way he was, RJ Barrett shooting 3 of 18. Like a lot of guys across the league just didn't bring it. I think Anthony Edwards shot 4 for 17 last night.
Yeah, it's
really bad performance. No, definitely, it's going to take a little bit, but it's just like it's crazy. Some of these guys that you thought were going to come out hot and shooting, just it is what
Double
it is.
R, you deserve a night off of baseball. You don't need to watch baseball.
Yeah, yesterday was tough.
That was rough yesterday. That was a tough.
It was tough. But you know what? They're going back to the Citizens Bank Park 1-1. You can't be really too mad at that.
You can't be. You stole a game in their stadium. That's their goal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Anything else you want to shed some light on real quick?
No, I hope everybody enjoys the Equinox. I think there's only one more night where it's guaranteed. I think that's Sunday, right? So I think it's gonna be really cool for everybody. It doesn't happen often, so I'm gonna try to enjoy it myself. I don't know what I'm gonna be watching other than the Yankee game, but it will not be that Sunday, that Thursday night game. That's for sure.
Tis a fact. Honestly, I'm gonna be switching between that and the Clippers game, more likely than not. So I'm gonna just go
maybe
over
a little
pick.
Bucks game too.
Definitely. I like Cam Reddish and Hartenstein. Hartenstein his defensive side of the ball is just tough, man. And as a Tibbs guy, like it's gonna be tough for him to get good minutes, knowing that like
what did he get? He got a 3-year deal, right?
Yeah.
If I remember, it's like 3 years.
Sixers Bucks is going to be a great game. It's going to be a Giannis Embiid duel. We see it constantly. It's back now. We're back at full force. It's like the trio of Giannis, Embiid, and Tatum just going at each other constantly. It's just so.
That's the East right there. I don't know if you watched the Heat last night. I know it was only game 1. I'm not going to flip out, but I was watching the Heat Bulls. The Heat are going to have some problems. They just don't have any scoring on that team. Yeah, they're not a good
Their shooting is lacking. All they have is your homeboy Tyler, and that's really.
He looked good though. Tyler looked good last night. Man.
I mean, you're gonna look good when you have a ton of volume, and everybody else
gonna
around
have a lot
you.
of
Kyle
it too.
Lowry is just sitting there, just lard, like literally just a fat sack of shit. Like he doesn't do anything for that team. Then you got the next shooter's Gabe Vincent. Like, come on, he ain't moving. Nobody. That is true though. I'll give him that.
Are we gonna do this? He did have a better night.
We can do it, but I don't.
Who has the better game each time they play?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how we do it on nights where like RJ plays and Tyler.
Well, if Tyler plays his second game, RJ's second game.
Yeah.
Boom, we play it by pace.
Jimmy should have kept the hair. They would have done better.
Dude, that picture pisses me off. The fact that he kept it just for media day.
Yeah.
And then immediately got rid of it just so that it was like that on every TNT thing. Like it looked so stupid.
That's awesome though. Honestly,
it's
great.
Funny.
It's great. He's a comedy act for sure. All right, I'm going through my picks one last time before we head out of here. I'm taking Willie Lutz tonight to give us 2 field goals. That comes in at -105 on BetMGM. Then I'm taking the first half under 21 points first half in this game, -110. really not much else I love about this football game. So we're going to be sticking with some unders and some kicker props. Then I'm heading over to the hardwood. I am taking Paul George tonight. 25 plus, 30 plus, 35 plus. 1 unit on 25 plus at -114. Half a unit on 30 plus at +225. And then a quarter unit on the +550, 35 plus points. Like I'd said, going up against the shitty Lakers, you know, it's going to be fast-paced for the Clippers, and they should be running all over this team. In addition to that, Paul George ladder right there, we're taking him to be the top point scorer for half a unit at +260. I mean, the value on that, I love it. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
And then my last pick is the Yankees tonight, first half money line at +118. Throwing a full unit on that because, like I said, if they're going to lose, it's going to be because of some Clark Schmidt, you know, like a bunch of
bullpen issues.
Yeah,
if only they had a reliever who was a lefty who threw 100 miles per hour that would have showed up to practice, man. Oh,
I mean,
wouldn't that have been great?
Like, I'm not begging for Aroldis Chapman.
I still think Aroldis Chapman would help that team so much compared to what they're putting out there.
Definitely.
I'm gonna put Clark Schmidt out there.
And I'll die on that hill. Truthfully, I will die on that hill. That Aroldis Chapman.
Well, it looks like the team might die if they have to keep this bullpen like this. I mean,
listen, bro, you steal a game.
Garrett Cole will give them when they get back there. Garrett Cole will give them 8 or 9. I mean, they're going to have to.
Steal a game today, and you go back to the Bronx the same way Double R feels, and you're chilling. Like, you know,
you'll feel a lot better than Double R feels. I can guarantee you that. Double R understands that I don't think the Phillies have any momentum left. I mean, that's a killer. It's a killer, though.
You're going
up 4-0 with Aaron Nola throwing. That's it. That's a 2-0 lead, and man, they scored 8 runs in a row, man.
Facts. Double R. I would take Chapman right now if I'm the Phillies.
Well, yeah. I think the Padres would take him too. I think any team would take him on the roster. This series.
We should have been up 2-0, but I mean, sure, yeah, but like, you know, you're still like, you look at the road trip all in all, and it was a success. So like, I don't think you're going home. Like, Philly has been the best home field advantage so far this postseason. Like, I'm not worried for the Phillies. I still think they win this series.
I'm only worried a little bit just because to go from that high yesterday to that low, that's tough because now the Padres have a lot of momentum on their side going into Philly.
But so you know they're trying to ride the high wave. So like, you can't let yourself get too down on that.
Definitely. Yeah. They did
but it is what it is.
All right, I'll just go through mine real quick. I don't know if I mentioned the baseball ones, but they're in the Discord. Everybody join the Discord. Framber Valdez over 5.5 total strikeouts. The Yankees struck out 17 times last night. I think Framber will have plenty of strikeouts today. We got Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases. Realistically, this wouldn't be the greatest bet if you watched him lately. But in big games like this is kind of a must-win. It kind of feels like one, right? This is the type of game where your best players come out and they play well. So I've got him hit a double, maybe a couple singles. I mean, shouldn't be bad. And then
I hope so. If he doesn't show up, it's going to be really concerning.
That would be very stressful. Yeah, that would be tough. And then the over 23.5 completions for Kyler, and the NBA was Joel Embiid over 41.5 PRA. And I only put half a unit. I put a half a unit in it because what do I know about hockey, right? Like, but I wanted to celebrate the sports equinox. Gotcha. I went with I looked through all like the best money picks to take tonight. Capitals money line +100 against Ottawa. It actually might be even now because I think they're like right with each other. So that's like half. I only put half just because I wanted to do one for every sport, but I didn't want to tell everybody and act like I know what I'm talking about hockey because I don't.
Yep. And Double R D-Hop bets, we talked about it. We're just not relying on some Thursday night offense.
Give me a week or two. Give me a week or two with D-Hop too.
Yeah, coming right back.
See his video?
Like, I did not. Was it a hype video?
Yo, he put a hype video out like he didn't just get busted for PEDs.
I was gonna say, like, it's
that shit pissed me off.
Like, come on, man. Like, if it's one thing you're coming back from injury, like, you literally did steroids.
You did it to yourself. Honestly,
so dumb.
It's your fault.
You don't deserve a hype video, DeAndre Hopkins. Sorry.
No, you don't.
Like, honestly,
and he has a boost on FanDuel tonight. The video was fire.
Oh, he has a boost? Yeah, we're not betting DeAndre Hopkins.
No. I think it's McAfee. I don't know who it is, but it's DeAndre 60+ yards and a Cardinal win, I want to say.
Ooh,
boosted from like +150 like plus 300.
So you know what? He might get that 60 for I main right there, but
they might lose.
They're gonna lose. Yeah, that is not hitting. I can tell you that right now.
And is Andy Dalton about to take the Saints to the playoffs?
Dude, Andy Dalton.
You start talking about it if they win.
Fighting for his life out here.
He always fights for his life everywhere he goes.
I mean, yeah, but then again, just don't like get good. Like you know, him and Crab like Jameis are just going at it. But we'll see who reigns supreme. I mean, that's mid versus mid. As mid versus mid,
that's worse than mid versus mid.
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough out there. And then you got Taysom Hill sitting in the back, just like
Taysom Hill. They score on like every play he's on the field. It feels like, I don't know if you have a red zone, I mean, every time Taysom Hill touches the ball, it feels like they score a touchdown because the other team forgets how to tackle.
So. Yeah, I mean, basically, like LFG Dalton. Like I'm sitting here thinking about it, like low key, Andy Dalton's like your second cousin. Low key.
Oh, bro. You know how many times I've heard that?
Have you? I mean, it's right.
Dude,
like
the Andy Dalton comparisons when I started doing my hair up. Now I wear hats, so nobody talks about it. They used to tell me I look like Andy Dalton all the time. Just because I'm a ginger. And because people are very unoriginal, just like you.
That is a fact. That is a fact. All right.
Enjoy
Thank y'all for tuning in. We're definitely going to be, we're going to be enjoying all these games. We're going to be hopefully hitting big on some of these bets and, recapping it all on the Twitter sphere. So make sure you drop a follow on all platforms. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Taysom Hill is the only quarterback who likes to be hit. That is a fact, unless your name is, Big Ben. But
Daniel Jones seems to like being hit a lot.
He does. Yeah, I was going to say Big Ben likes to, never mind.
Wow.
All right. On that note,
Aaron Rodgers likes to take hits.
Take hits of some painkillers. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah,
the odds be ever in your
favor. That's right.
Facts. We will catch you guys Sunday morning. Little Sunday pregame show. Wrapping it up.
Hell yeah. On TikTok, right?
Bets, yeah,
we'll be on TikTok live.
Attempting to go live on TikTok. Yep, that's a fact. I mean, like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube. Drop a follow if you're listening on Spotify. Yep, you see it above us, right on top. Use code MoSports on the BetStamp app for the best odds on all your picks, and we will catch you guys with some picks Sunday morning.